In this video, I'll show you 3 ways to professionally record an acoustic guitar. If you're new here, my name is Jacob Samario, and I own English Oak Recording, a recording studio based here in Richmond, Virginia. And I help people make records every day here at my studio. And I find myself playing guitar on a lot of the records I work on, which led me to think I should make a video about how you can get that professional recorded acoustic guitar sound. Everybody makes this first mistake, and I don't blame them. It's our intuition to want to put the microphone at the sound hole of the acoustic guitar. Yet when we do that, our recording will lack clarity and will be very muddy. And if you think about how you listen to an acoustic guitar, it makes sense why miking the sound hole doesn't work. Nobody puts their ear up to the sound hole of an acoustic guitar. Instead, if you're looking for that professional studio sound, you should place your microphone at the 12th fret of the acoustic guitar or where the neck and the body meet. And positioning the mic this way is going to avoid all of the boomy low end that you don't want coming from the sound hole, while also providing you with a lot of clarity in your recording. And in the studio, you'll commonly see people using small diaphragm condensers to record their acoustic guitar. And that's because these types of microphones are very accurate and often have a very flat frequency response. Between our mic placement offering us a very realistic and true to life sound, and our microphones also offering us that same thing, that is how we get that professional studio sound. That 12th fret mic placement is really the foundation of a great acoustic guitar recording. And if you've learned something so far, be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. All right, let's track some lead on this song. We've got our J45 and our KM184 going into the API preamp, no compression or anything on the way in. I'm not being too particular about how I've got the preamp set either, because it's kind of hard to see when it's right behind me. More concerned about writing the parts, getting it to sound good. That was cool. I switched the pick around. That's a tip you can do if you want to do like kind of lead stuff like this on the guitar. You don't necessarily have to use the pick the standard way. You can flip it around and just versus. Yeah, no, I was really happy with that take. So let's take that right there. Kind of tidy it up just a bit. Take this very last note and probably push that back. Acoustic's one of my favorite things to play. Just so dynamic and changes so much depending on your hands. You'll notice on that last chord, we automated the click to not be there, so then you don't get any click bleeding in your guitar. Keeps everything nice and clean. I'm actually going to leave it back where it was because it's matching the rhythm of the last guitar take a little bit better than I thought. Very nice. And while even most pro engineers would be more than happy with a properly recorded guitar with that 12th fret mic placement, there are more options available to us. If you want something larger than life, you can try an XY mic technique. And this mic technique utilizes the same foundation you just learned about. We're starting around the 12th fret and traditionally we're using small diaphragm condensers. The difference being we're utilizing 2 microphones this time, and we're angling them at a 45-degree angle. And you'll want to make sure both of those capsules are aligned. Unlike the previous way you learned to mic an acoustic guitar, the XY mic configuration puts the acoustic guitar at the sides of your mix or of your recording. And this is going to leave room for anything in the center of your mix, like the vocal, for example. And this mic technique works because it's very similar to the way we hear. We've got 2 microphones, both positioned in opposite directions, similar to how we have 2 ears on the side of our head. And one of my favorite things to do with this mic technique is to actually pair it with the previous mic technique you just learned about. I really enjoy keeping a verse of a song mono, for example, like utilizing one mic on the 12th fret, and then when the chorus comes in, I'll switch out the mics to an XY configuration. That way, we're building contrast in the recording of our song. So when the chorus comes in, it naturally gets wider, no plugins or mixing tricks required. And that goes back to why it's so important to learn how to properly record things, because having a great recording is the secret to having a really amazing mix. Once I understood how far properly recording things could get me, it really opened up my world, and I think it will for you as well. And while these 2 mic techniques are commonly used in professional studios, sometimes it's fun to bend the rules. And another great way to record acoustic guitars is to use non-traditional microphones. Just because we traditionally record acoustic guitars with small diaphragm condensers doesn't mean you can't go for something like a large diaphragm condenser, a 57, a ribbon mic. It's really up to you and what fits the song best. It's not always about having the right mic or the fanciest mic, but it's about being creative and doing what's best for the song. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like this video, you might like this one as well.